Inhale and exhaling as you move. Some of this is hard work. It's intense.
We love the workout today.
It was good. You did beautiful. We love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Seattle-based Yoga Behind Bars is one of about a dozen organizations using yoga and mindfulness in their approach to rehabilitation.
Today we're gonna go all the way over here.
Volunteer yoga teachers travel 4 to 5 hours each way through cars and ferries to the remote Clallam Bay Corection Center. It houses as many as 858 inmates in medium to maximum security custody.
I'm Rosa Visslers. I'm the Executive Director of Yoga Behind Bars. We are a team of super rad women. Currently we are at 16 facilities, prisons, jails, and youth detention centers. Is this your first time?
Yeah.
First time, welcome.
I signed up for yoga because I heard it works. The muscle fibers that you really don't get, while you're bodybuilding or lifting weights in here.
I'd love to hear if there's a chronic back pain or you're recovering from an injury.
Or a back injury and a shoulder injury.
Okay, is it a herniated disc or?
It's just, I had a gunshot wound, so.
Yoga works because it accesses so many different parts of a person.
You have difficulty just being put in an environment with someone that you wouldn't normally spend time with, so you learn to accommodate. Probably about 5 feet, 6 feet maybe.
David actually was in the first class at Clallam Bay that I taught when we started the program, and he's been in that class ever since.
Yoga comes in because it's so relaxing, it helps you to interact. I can do this pose or a lot of other balancing poses.
You can extend your arms out to the side and you're touching a wall, you're touching the bed. There's not a lot of room. And when you're in a yoga class and you're invited to take up space, that's a big shift.
We have day room time, so we can go out in the day room throughout the day, but otherwise we can't really go anywhere we want to.
I think it's difficult to prepare for anybody to go into prison if you've not been there, because there's so many misconceptions about what a prison or a jail might be like.
Yoga Behind Bars' network of 102 volunteers work with men, women, and juveniles with varied backgrounds and traumatic pasts. Greg faces life in prison as a result of Washington's 3 strikes law. He instructs yoga and hopes to train other inmates to teach it in prison.
So I get the students in a wide-legged stance like this with the toes pointed out, bring the fists together, and it's a 2-part inhale, and we hold it, and then it's a thrustful exhale, 2-part exhale like that.
Greg, one of our teachers behind bars, is serving a life without parole sentence, and he's been so instrumental in the yoga program at Clallam Bay because he's a leader. People really look up to him, and so he's been recruiting people that I think otherwise would never have tried to come to yoga.
Slowly peel the chest off the mat, pressing into the hands very lightly, using the exhale to ride back down. Untucking the toes.
I'm also one of the students in the yoga class. I didn't believe in yoga. I always thought that yoga was for girls, or whatever the case may be, until I really started taking yoga classes.
These are people like you and me. Some of us make pretty bad mistakes. There's a lot of time that goes into mentoring people and preparing them.
Altogether, I spent from like 15 to 25 years old. I just got out 2 years ago.
Shuja was first incarcerated as a juvenile, spending 10 years behind bars. On the inside, he says he tempered his destructive spirit through yoga, and today contributes to Yoga Behind Bars.
Hearing about Yoga Behind Bars was awesome because I had started playing with yoga by myself, like in my cell, and so to hear that there was like an organization that was bringing it inside of the prison was really rad. The first time that I practiced yoga outside of my cell, I practiced in the yard, big yard, and like all of my friends were like, "What the f are you doing? Like, you're not supposed to be doing yoga, man. That's not cool." Now I'm excited and looking forward to going back inside of prison and sharing this practice with folks.
We get a lot of rain. This is the rainy city. We most definitely have a lot of rain. You can see it through a little bit, but you really can't see because it's still double glass. So yoga affects my mental state so much because you got to realize, like, we're in prison, so there's so much tension and there's so much stuff going on. Just being able to do yoga, it takes you outside of these walls. It helps me so much.
I'm supposed to get out in the near future, and I'm hoping to get a job in programming, application development, and I hope to find somewhere where I can practice yoga and continue to progress in that skill.
Yoga is a way to discover the goodness, our humanity, and I think it's so important that people behind bars get that message that they're worthy, that they're valuable, and that we care about them.